Lesson 2. Signs. We have all had strange things happen to us. Some call it coincidence, others call it synchronicity. Coincidence is a fool's way of explaining synchronicity. I call it signs. It's mostly little changes occurring in your direct environment. For example, seeing trees where they shouldn't be, or characteristic changes in people you know. These things are signs pointed directly at you. You may have heard about the Mandela effect, but I'm not going into the Mandela effect because mostly they are phonetic misunderstandings of actual spelling. I refer to the Mandela effect as the effect of things that have no value to us whatsoever. I'm talking about actual signs. Most of the time, these are physical. Reoccurring numbers, animals crossing your path where you do not expect them, or thoughts manifesting into reality in the blink of an eye. For example, having a song in your mind and then hearing it on the radio a few moments later. Or a thought about buying something from the store and a commercial of that item comes on. What do these things need? These signs will be very abundant. They are the force of our source, messaging and telling you that you are at a crossroads. Either take the road of change or stay on the road of repetition. The road of repetition is a downward spiral towards entrapment, sorrow, grief, and loss. But it seems like the easy path. The road of repetition is going on the same routine, not looking inward or outward, just remaining as you were and continue on with your normal life. The road of change is often filled with hardship and temptation. It takes discipline and determination to step out of your comfort zone, and it's easy to fall back into old habits. But if you manage to do this, it leads to bliss, the shedding of unwanted creatures around you, and towards getting to a better version of yourself. Every sign is a crossroad, and every day is a new chance to get it right this time. But once the path of change is taken, there should be no going back, for it is your higher self that takes over. It is letting go of your autopilot and trying to fly manual control. This process requires getting used to. It seems unnatural or against things you believe in, or was programmed to believe in. But having chosen this, the signs tell you that you are on the right path. In this dualistic experience, we forget that it's not a duality, but a trinity that we are part of. All we control is the mental and the physical. The spiritual side of us guides us and follows up to the mental and physical choices we make. When signs are on your path, just think of this. Is this the best version of myself I can be? As in lesson 1, the mental part is the easiest. We can reprogram our mind and shake off previous mental programming by mere conscious thoughts, starting with the things we eat and drink. A quick reminder, why do most types of candy and sweets have fruit flavors? Because we love it. Think of these following things, and don't immediately have your answer ready or judge, but dare yourself to let these things sink in. Why get ourselves in a dopamine-crazed candy spree while we can also take the piece of fruit we like? You might think fruit is often more expensive than candy, but that is mostly because they hold actual nutrition in them. Less dopamine, more health. Do we need milk? Are we a calf that needs to become a huge cow? Or Is it that we actually believe cow's milk strengthens our bones? And most of all, why is milk a key ingredient in most types of candy, bread, licorice, and soft drinks? Or is it put there for a reason that goes deeper, to block our mind, preventing us from spiritually growing? Do we need to enslave animals just to have their meat feed us and believe that we need that to survive? You are what you eat, right? Think of the happiness in factory chickens and happy, healthy livestock, which have a wonderful animal life before they are transported to the slaughterhouse. There is no happiness in factory chickens, and livestock meant for consuming knows nothing other than misery before they meet their demise. And don't get me started on humane slaughter. There is no such thing. No living creature wants to die, humane or inhumane. Just remember, you are what you eat. Next time a sign crosses your path, question everything. Question your sincerity. Question your honesty. Question your integrity. Question your happiness. And take the road of change with these thoughts in mind. Set aside stubbornness and the know-it-all mentality and allow yourself to change into a better version of yourself. And let the signs guide you. May peace be on your journey.